This is a fully functional e-commerce store. I built it today with Claude Code and the LaunchPad. No Shopify, no plugins, no monthly fees, and you own every bit of it. But before I show you how I did this is much more than just what Claude Code can do. Shopify froze a merchant's $375,000 for 140 days. No warning, no explanation, and when support was contacted, nothing. That was not an accident. It's literally in their terms of service. They can do it to any store, anytime, for almost any reason. So let me show you the new way to build a store without Shopify, make more money, and own the entire stack. All right, this is the store I built a little bit earlier, and as you can see, it's a pretty clean style, and it also has a lot of the features that Shopify users typically want to see in a store. So down the bottom left, you'll see a sales pop coming up, and it'll display recent orders that have been transacted through the system. Over on the right side, you'll see we've got the support chat. If we scroll down a little bit, we can also see we have the review. So often you have to put a plugin into Shopify to get the leave of the review feature, and these can be controlled and managed in terms of what shows and what doesn't. And it has all the other basic stuff you might expect from a store. So if we add to cart, we've got the cart coming up. We can add another item to the cart, review it, all normal stuff, and then head to the checkout. As the store owner, of course, I can manage the store. So if we click on the dashboard, we can go and have a look at our products. We can add a product, edit the products, all that normal stuff. Over in the settings, this is where we can modify and change our sales pop notification, etc. All right, so how does all this hang together? It's pretty straightforward. We have a LaunchPad boilerplate. We've got VS Code, Claude Code, and basically that equals your entire dev team. So this is the tech stack here, all the usual players, Next.js, Firebase, Tailwind, and Vercel for deployment. The main two tools you need is VS Code and Claude Code. So this is the LaunchPad boilerplate. This gives us our head start, and 80% of the work is already done once we clone it. Once we've cloned it, we can work on it in VS Code with Claude Code, just in natural language, telling it what we want to build. And there's a basic process we can follow. Step 1, we've already covered, that is cloning the LaunchPad repo. Step 2 is basically just in natural language, we tell Claude Code what kind of store we want to build. So, build me a reusable drink bottle store with product pages, cart, checkout, etc. That's it. Step 3, we sit back and we watch Claude build it. Now, at time to time, it will ask, give me the API key for this, give me the token for that. We enter it in, and then we get our store that we can take a look at, our first build. Step 4 is we can review it, tweak it, and iterate it. And step 5 is once we're happy with it, we can deploy it to Vercel. And that's it. We're out on the web on a custom domain. Now, why Claude Code changes everything? You talk to it, you don't code. Basically, just in natural language, it can build this for you. You do not need coding experience. It reads your code base. So for this LaunchPad repo, it understands what's in there, the guardrails, and what it's here to build. And 3, it fixes its own mistakes. All right, let's talk cost. So if you're using the Shopify Basic subscription, that's $39 a month. If you add a Sales Pop plugin, like what I showed earlier, that's going to cost you around $29 a month. A reviews plugin, maybe Judge.me, it's a great plugin, but again, it's going to cost you around $15 a month. So on a monthly basis, Shopify is going to cost you around $83. That is $996 per year and nearly $3,000 over 3 years. Now, there are some benefits when we use the LaunchPad or your own tech stack instead of Shopify. 1, there is no monthly fees because we just build the code and we put it on the free Vercel hosting. Second is you own 100% of the code. So you own the lot, your code, your rules, and no vendor lock-in. And third, there is potential. And I say potential here because the fees are the same whether you go direct with Stripe or with Shopify, except that if you use a payment provider other than Shopify Payments, you will be hit with a 2% surcharge, and that can really add up. For example, on a $10K a month revenue store over 3 years, that's around $7,200. All right, now let's talk about the 3 hidden costs of Shopify that nobody talks about. 1, I mentioned earlier, but Shopify can freeze your money for months, and common triggers for this are chargeback rates hit 1%, you've got a new store and suspicious activity is flagged, product flagged as high risk, sudden sales spike. So if you have an ad that goes viral, you run the risk of having your funds frozen. If there is know your client verification issues or charges, that'll result in your funds being frozen. That's happened to me. And the last one here I've got listed is an elevated refund rate. So if you choose to refund customers for whatever reason, that can also trigger all your funds being frozen. So using your own tech stack direct with Stripe, basically the money goes straight to your bank. There's no middleman to freeze it. Now, the second thing that no one talks about is the real cost of finding a winning product. You don't just build a store, put a product in, and it's all happy days. Basically, you have to iterate, you have to find a product, you have to test. So let's assume it takes you 10 stores until you find that winning product and you test for 3 months each. Basically, you got 30 store months in total, which is $2,490 if you use Shopify. If you use your own tech stack, the total cost is $0. So basically, using your own tech stack, you are $2,500 ahead versus using Shopify. The third point I've got here is higher price equals a higher sale price when you exit. The bottom line here is that Shopify's $83 a month is only the visible cost. The real price is frozen revenue when you can least afford it, $2,490 burned testing ideas, and $100,000 left on the table when you sell. So the LaunchPad, using your own code, your own stack, eliminates all of these issues from day one. All right, let me quickly show you how easy it actually is to build this store when you start with a boilerplate. So I've just opened up a new folder here in VS Code and I have connected up Claude Code. If you're not sure how to do that, just check out my last video. It runs through the setup. But now I'm just going to clone the repository. And to do that, we need a special command. So I've just gone over here into the Ambitious AI Plus community. I'm on the premium area here and we can go to the boilerplate folder in the classroom. So I'm just going to copy this line here. Everything else above is just the instructions. Now, all I have to do is paste that command into Claude Code and away we go. And over on the left-hand side, we should see all that code coming in, all the files we need to do this super quick. We go over here, you can see the files are going to start coming in. Now that has done. So all we have to do is give it the command to set up our store, and then we bolt on all the components we need like storage, database, and authentication. So it's pretty easy to get all that information that Claude requires to be able to set up those components for us. And I recommend using Firebase, and that's the way this repo is actually configured to work. So if you haven't got Firebase, just head to Firebase and grab an account. It's super easy. Create a project, and then we just go to authentication and we enable email password. We set up a Firestore database, and we also set up storage. When you do that, it'll provide those keys and token to allow Claude to actually create the back end that we need. So to kick things off in terms of Claude Code and getting this e-commerce store built, what I'm going to put in here is a prompt. I will be building an e-commerce store that sells premium reusable water bottles. Can you help me set up the Firebase components? Guide me, right? So if I enter this in, it knows all about Firebase. If you already have those keys, you can just start entering them in as Claude asks for it. If you don't know, it can also guide you step by step on what you need to do. And you can see right here, it says step 1, create the Firebase project, which I already explained, register the web app, generate the admin key, enable the auth and the Firestore, and then you paste those keys in. Now at this point, we can actually see our site. It's up and running because the bulk of the project is already built. And this is it here. It's actually the template, the boilerplate is based around an SEO optimized blog post generator, but we're going to quickly change this. And to do that, there is a new tool I'm going to use and it does a super job. Now, this new tool is Firecrawl, and to enable it, we can do this through the Claude Code desktop app. So if you don't have it, just download it and set it up. It's super easy. Once you have it set up, just go down to the plus button and go to connectors, and you can see I've got Firecrawl here. If you don't have it, go to manage connectors, hit the plus button and add a custom connector. Now I will add the name and the remote MCP server URL down in the description, so you can just copy those and then press add. Now, if you're not aware of Firecrawl, it's a really cool tool and there's a whole bunch of stuff it can do. But what we're going to be using is this feature here. And to use it, we just basically will tell Claude Code over in VS Code, we want to research some of the best e-commerce stores out there. And also we want to grab some screenshots, maybe some new images for our site. And Claude Code will use this MPC server through into Firecrawl to return that for us. So back over in VS Code with Claude Code, I've just got this prompt here. Using Firecrawl, can you research the leading e-commerce stores that sell premium drink bottles and completely rebuild the landing page for this new e-commerce store? And if we hit go, you will see that it heads off and starts using Firecrawl. And as Claude Code accesses Firecrawl and it uses the interact or scrape feature, it's going to use some of the credits. So when you set up an account, you get 500 free credits. I've used it quite a bit and I've still got half of them available. All right, so here's our updated design. You can see it's starting to take shape. It's looking like an e-commerce store. And what I'm going to do now is set up Stripe at our cart and just basically in natural language, keep asking Claude to update it and iterate it until we get what we want. So once that's done, then we end up with this. All right, so this is the finished product. This is production ready. So if we scroll down a little bit, we can see we've got this product section. It's very similar to what you might see on a popular Shopify theme. We can add to cart, nice cart and checkout process. We can also continue shopping, add another product, and it all looks pretty nice, very professional. Now, the other thing that's happening is we have the sales pop, and I also added crisp chat. This is totally free and it's fantastic for any kind of SaaS or e-commerce store where you want to interact with your customers. Now, full disclosure, there is a bit of cost in terms of tokens with Claude Code to build something like this, but most people already have a plan. And if you want to use the LaunchPad, there is a cost to get your hands on that, but it is significantly cheaper in the long run and it reduces a lot of the risks that come with using Shopify.